Welcome to Lola Lee Chat. Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. So Karlissa was on Instagram Live and she wanted it to be known that Angela hasn't spent any of the money her mom left her on Blueface, and she hasn't even gotten her inheritance yet. That's what Karlissa is saying. She wanted to make it clear that the money that Angela is spending is her money. It is the money that she makes from her job, from working. She made it clear he doesn't need Angela's money, and that Blueface got a lot of things lined up upon his release. So what do you guys think that Angela does for a living? Is she a nurse? I remember Karlissa saying she was in the medical field. Karlissa also gave an update on Callie, and I cannot believe that her son is already in the 4th grade. Wow. And the people in the chat, well, they were clowning Jane and Alexa's body, but Karlissa went on to say why people were actually, hating on Jaidyn. She said it's because Jaidyn only has one body count. And apparently, we will be seeing Blueface reunite with his kids. She said she will be charging $29.99, and it sounds like a pay-per-view or something on her Patreon. So will you guys be paying $29.99 for this? So she spoke on Chrisean making up with her sisters, but she said she would question the motivation if it were her sisters, because she realizes she is a meal ticket and she thinks that, a reconciliation should be private. I would agree on that. It should be private. She talked about her sister's betrayal. She felt that when her sister Octavia did an interview with Tasha K, she said Octavia sold her soul. And the people in the chat voiced their complaints and concerns about Chrisean Jesus' care. She told them they have to wait. And when Blueface gets out, he will make sure the baby gets what he needs. She said she's not ready to see Chrisean Jesus. She feels it's a out of sight, out of mind situation because he was snatched from her. Karlissa did say she accepts Chrisean's apology, but she doesn't want the back and forth games. She said Jaidyn never said she couldn't see Journey and Javon. She even mentioned that she did see them on the sly and that Blueface never kept them away from her. She just didn't announce it. Guys, check this out.
I wanted to get back on and address something before I got off here real quick, because people be thinking they be knowing people business. Angela haven't spent none of her mama money yet. She ain't even got her mama money yet. Is it a shitload of money? Absolutely. Her mom, her mom worked and did, good in life. So yes, she's gonna inherit a lot of money from her mom. But she have not spent any of her mama's money yet because they haven't distributed yet. And she makes a very good living. So everything that she's spending right now is her money. She have not spent a dollar. None of the properties have been sold or distributed or however. So no, ma'am, she ain't spent none of her mother's money on Jonathan. And Blueface waiting for that. I think John got his own contracts and money scheduled. Y'all know that already, right? Blueface got a bunch of things that people have asked him to do on the day that he get out. I don't think he need nobody money. She said Rock came with a backpack and cleats. I like this girl. I'm about to say I like this hoe, but you a girl. I like this girl. She said, what the fuck is y'all talking about? He started talking to Rock with a backpack and cleats. Girl, and Jaidyn was at her mama house, okay? He ain't never, ever dated nobody based on their money. He always been blessed, highly favored, okay? Y'all slow. If you've been a true Karlissa fan, Karlissa told it when Angela graduated from college. Y'all miserable and slow. I be telling them everything and they just slow. They just don't want to listen. They don't want to believe. They don't want to. I said she went to private school with him. I couldn't afford to keep him at that private school, but she went all 4 years. He got his own money. He's an entrepreneur. He gets his bag. Girl, yes. Tell him again. Like, are y'all slow? Y'all really think Jonathan needs somebody's money? Do y'all know how many deals this boy got at the door? Hell, Nike looking for Jonathan. He got a few shows waiting, girl. I don't know what these people talking about. They calling me, asking me what day and what time every other week. Hell, he could probably live off the promos alone. You know how many people want Blue just to do promos on the day that he get out? I don't really like tattoos. This is the only one I have. This is the only one I have. Me and my girls got this. My daughters, my stepdaughters, my daughter. We got this tattoo for our TV show. This is my first tattoo ever. So it will be my last tattoo ever. So I am not a fan of tattoos at all. But I mean, his girlfriend, and she likes tattoos, so she likes how he looks with those tattoos. So if he like it and they like it, that's on them. The miserable people will always have something negative to say, so do explain. Ain't they moved on? Why they mentioning her? Meaning she living her life and he got his girl too. Laser off the face. I'ma try to talk him into the laser. I'ma try. But y'all know he don't like to listen to me. The tattoos don't make him, he make the tattoos. Okay, Kay. Y'all better stop playing. I told you they're gonna be lined up at the party with the mini skirts on. Talking about they sexy purple and sexy pink. Miss Plastic Booty, she like anything? Why y'all calling Angela Booty? Angela Booty is beautiful. That girl booty is gorgeous. Okay, give me some of them shots. Whatever shots they shot her with, give me some of them shots. I want some of them shots. Okay. That girl body is bang hanging. I'm talking about bang hanging. That girl body, look at here. Okay, I seen her get dressed. The whole thing is bang hanging. Okay, from the top to the bottom and to the feet. So give me some of them shots. I don't know if it's soft or not. I didn't touch it. You're going too far now, baby. But she said her booty hurts. She can't run. I don't know what y'all be talking about. Jaidyn's body is cute too. Jaidyn got a cute body too. But I mean, you know, when people ain't had no kids yet, they shit be like, Y'all know how it be after we have a baby. Angela ain't had no babies yet. I ain't touching and squeezing shit. I think she is short. She might be 5'2". She might be 5'2". How is Callie? Callie is so busy getting her son organized for 4th grade. She got a 4th grader, y'all. Callie got a 4th grader and a baby. She is busy getting her son academically so that when he pop up with them athletic opportunities, they match them academics, honey. They be busy over there, child. Busy, busy, busy. Are you still going to have a private dinner before going public? Private dinner before going public. Tell me what I'm talking about. I know you ain't talking about Stewie. Oh. Jaidyn's body is cute. I love Jay, but she'd take a little off and they wouldn't be able to say nothing. I think she should keep it. I wouldn't take none off. She just need to do her squats regularly. But I wouldn't take none off. She just need to do her squats and her lunges and let it all fall in place together. They hate MJ for absolutely no reason. Girl, they hate her because she only got one body. That's why they hate her. Shit, I hate her too. Shit. That motherfucker only slept with one person in her entire life. You can't fuck with that bitch. Shit, I'd be scared. Girl, she only slept with one person in her life. She don't even understand all this moving around they doing. At all. She looking like, we miss seeing her. Y'all miss Callie? Okay, I'm going to tell her to start getting on here a little more. She had lost her page, and it was right before school started, and she started getting, now that she got the page back, she too busy to maintain the page. Can we see him reunite with his kids? Yes, I am putting it on Patreon. Remember he said for me to pick him up at the jail with the kids? So yes, make sure y'all subscribe now. Because when I get that phone call to go pick him up, I'm going to go straight to that Patreon. And I'm going to make people pay at least $19.99, maybe $29.99 the first hour. And I'm gonna have the camera on live on the Patreon live that I've never used it before on that day, so we can see his real emotions and how the kids feel, how he feel. How do you feel about Keyshawn reuniting with her sister? I love that the sisters have all come together. There is nothing more important than your sister. Like, your sister is gonna grow old with you. She gonna be there when you get old. Like, when you can forgive your family and your sisters, that's really the Lord in your heart. When you can forgive your family and your sisters, that's when the Lord is in your heart. Now, what I will say, though, is that if it were my sister, I would still move with caution just to make sure that it's not no hidden agendas and we on the realness, because I would have preferred for it not to be televised, if y'all know what I mean. But I would still, if it were my sister, I would make sure there's no greed first, and I would make sure there's no reason for them moving the way they moving, and that is genuine. You know what I'm saying? Because just because it's your sister, sometimes people, you know what I'm saying, just want to make up so they could get some motion or some energy, and it's like that's gonna hurt me more than falling out with you again and finding out that you really wasn't on the real. You know what I mean? So I would prefer, because I'm not speaking to my mother's other children either, and I don't have any desire to. But if the Lord moved and we was to start speaking again, which I hope and pray that we don't, I would literally want that to be private. And it would have to be private for 6 months to a year. Because I know at this point I'm a meal ticket. I'm not dumb. At this point I'm a meal ticket. So if my sisters wanted to mend things with me, it would have to be privately. It couldn't be so we could go do no jobs together, or I could put you on, or no shit like that. It would have to be like, we working on this thing privately so I can feel secure and make sure that you don't have no hidden agendas. And then after that, if I feel like that, we could go public. But I would never give my sisters or my family members another opportunity to spread lies or rumors. And I'm not talking about her sisters, I'm talking about my sisters. I would never give my family the opportunity to eat off me like a leech like that. I just couldn't do it. It would have to be private. It could never be public. We couldn't go public. We couldn't go live. We couldn't get on my Instagram. We couldn't get on my show. We couldn't do none of that shit. Now, if you still want to be my sister, after I said I'm not getting ready to do none of that with you, then we could be sisters. But you can definitely, you'll never, ever know if me and my sisters make up, because the way they did me was so bad that they couldn't eat off my plate publicly. They could eat off my plate privately, but you could never eat off this plate publicly ever again. It would take me some time to make sure that you're not using me, and not because I'm like, I don't want to boss you up or help you. It's just that it would hurt my feelings to find out that even after you did me like this, that you still want to, you know what I'm saying, play with me in the internet. And I'm literally just speaking from my own problems with my own family. Like, you don't see me on here with no people that, some of the people I talk to now, but you don't see me on here where people try to use me or dog me on the internet. Like, we not doing it. We not doing it. Because if you couldn't handle it then, you might not be able to handle it next year. You know what I'm saying? And my bag might be still growing, and you still might be jealous, and you still might be doing too much, and my heart just couldn't take it. Like, my sister's doing interviews about me right now. Like, I can't take it. That's too painful for me. Like, I could never do an interview. Even if I have done interviews about my son or my family, you have never got on there and heard me say anything bad about them. Ever. And you know what I'm saying? And I feel like people that come for us like that, you could have came and like laughed and joked about stuff. You could have told old school jokes. You could have still got the interview, got the bag, and then got there when you got your bag and switched it up like I do. You know what I'm saying? They probably thought the whole time, Jason Lee, Tasha K, they probably thought when I pulled up, I'm going to be like, Blue ain't shit, Blue this, Blue that. Like, I got on there and talked about myself. I got on there and said good things about my children, my family, and it was 3 hours long, and y'all watched that whole motherfucking interview, and none of that interview said that I would come down on him, Jaidyn, Chrisean. Like, I didn't even come down on the people I could have came down, because I'm their mama. I could have ate they shit up. I could have ate all they shit up. Them, the baby mamas, their kids, I could have ate all they shit up. I never did no interview like talking about my family sitting across from another weird bitch that's paying for it. Like, could you imagine me ever paying somebody to talk about their family? Like that's just the dumb shit that I'm talking about. Like, and I watch it and I'm just like, damn, we've been family our whole life, and you gonna let a motherfucker for $50 and an airplane ticket trick you out a whole lifetime of a bag that I could have gave you myself? Or even my family members that got on here and was like, you talking about your grandson, when they clearly know I wasn't. Like, I just look at the desperation on people like that. The desperation is scary. It's sad. And you know what I mean? Now, if I beat you up, I robbed you, and, took your grandma's chicken and shit, like, if I did some shit like that, or I was that type of person before I got famous, and you wanted to come out and bash me because I did something to you, you know what I'm saying? I could see that. But you just had my house last year celebrating my birthday with me, and we crying about our kids, and then next year you on Tasha K talking about I ain't shit is crazy work. I would never even pay a bitch to come talk about their family like that. That's just, to me, is like, everybody listening is like, you're a loser, you're a lame, and you're jealous of your own family. You'll never catch me doing that. That's not player. That's not player at all. That's like, go behind one of my friends' back, talk to their man, hang out with their friend, or, do some weird shit like these family members is doing. Fuck no. I'm going to go until you tell me the hole is clear. I don't give a fuck. Okay? Even if me and my sister Faith is not talking, if she don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you, and I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Period. I don't give a fuck if we're mad at each other. That's my sister. Not fixing to sit here and give you a motherfucking interview for nothing about my sister when this gonna be my sister till the day I die. That's not player, and I'll never be that thirsty in life. I drive motherfucking Uber 15 hours a day before I let a motherfucker talk me out my sister. My sister? Tasha K, fly me out, guys, and I'm gonna do an interview and I'm gonna talk about my sister like she's a dog. She's a narcissist. Yo, sister, bitch? Nah, I'm good. You couldn't give me enough money. You couldn't give me enough money. It ain't enough money in this world. Now, if I want to talk about my sister because I want to talk about her, it'll be for free, ho. I never let a motherfucker pay me. Do you know, like you literally, that's like literally selling your soul. You let a motherfucker pay you some money to dog your own sister? Never in life. I would cancel that check. No, ma'am. You can keep it. I just be po under the bridge. I don't need your plane ticket neither. I don't need a free vacation. I don't need none of that shit. Like, it's levels to this shit. Now, my sister pissed me off and I wanted to get on this motherfucker and be like, you rotten, stinking, dirty B. That's up. That's me. I'm sorry. I be talking my shit. That's my sister. If I want to apologize next week, you ain't that funky. You ain't that fat. That's me. But pay me to come talk to you so other motherfuckers can laugh at my sister in her pain while her sons is in jail? Bitch, I could never. What? For some money? Bitch, I done had money all my motherfucking life. I done had money since the day I came out my mama's ass. I had money. Ever since I've been 13 years old, I always had a pocket full of money. Do y'all motherfuckers know that I had a job at KFC at 15 and had to lie to them motherfuckers and tell them I was 18? That's how long back I've been a boss. Money ain't nothing for me. I can lose it. I can get it back. It ain't nothing. It's never, money is never, should never be your reason. If you will do it for the money, ho, you will always be broke and thirsty. Always. And no one will ever respect you. No one will ever trust you. Ever. I was 15 years old working at KFC pretending to be a grown-ass woman. Ask my cousin Liz. I had to use her ID in that motherfucker. Yes, my name is Elizabeth Plez, bitch. Run me my check. I bought my own car at 16 years old. We different. We just different. I went on the lot. I had cash. The motherfucker didn't want to give me the car because I didn't have no motherfucking driver's license. I gave that nigga an extra $400. He gave me that car and I drove off. No parents, no people. Me and him did the deal, drove off in my Escort, and kept it pushing. Drove my ass to work. Y'all got to get thirsty out here for the right shit. You can't be out here selling your ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? When I was 15, I knew I could sell my ass. I knew my shit was sitting right. I knew. I'd rather get that shit away for free than to sell it. How the fuck you gonna sell some? Now don't get it twisted. If you gotta feed your kids and it's your last resort, ho, do what you gotta do. If your car break down and you can't make it, bitch, you gotta do what you got. Your mama, your daddy, ain't nobody gonna help you. Do what you gotta do, okay? They ain't trigger me. They just be asking the right shit at the right time because it be sad, you know, because you really want to share your blessings with your family and you can't share them with them motherfuckers because they're scary. They like leeches and you like, I didn't know that was possible. I didn't know that was possible ever. Like, I ain't never been around no thieves. I didn't know shit like this was possible ever. Yeah, you want to talk your shit about one of your sisters, tell your story, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing, but to go on a whole show to make people laugh at your sister and her pain is like, you got to be a raw dog, double dildo. You got to be the worst motherfucker on the planet, and I would never have no respect for you. I know it's time for the braids to come out. It been time. I just been waiting on my birthday. And I need somebody to take them out. Okay? Callie says she's gonna take them out tonight, so we'll see. I never knew that. I always thought people was crazy that played with their family. Like your sister, like you can't just leave your family. You know, when Callie and Blue, when Callie and Blue got into it like that was unacceptable for me. Because I'm like, y'all niggas slept in the same bed together all y'all life. Y'all been brother and sister to the hip. Y'all been fighting for scholarships and newspaper articles and all motivating each other. Like, ain't no way y'all fixing to let no money come between y'all or none of this fame or none of this bullshit. But I can tell you one thing. It's very, very, money is the root to all evil. And the devil is going to find a way to play with your family every single time. So I commend the people that can apologize. I would apologize to my sisters in a heartbeat. But we can't fucking play on my Instagram. We can't go viral together. We can't do shit. All we can do is talk about something else. We can never kick it on the internet. The whole world can't know that I'm your friend or none of that. I'm not about to support none of your businesses on my internet. If you want to be my sister, it's going to be the fuck away from what you did to me. Because I don't want you to get triggered. You know what I'm saying? I might get another hit or another show and your ass get triggered. Next thing you know, I'm under a bus again. No, ma'am. I don't want to tempt you like that. I don't even play with family members, and I'm cool with some family members right now that I just don't tell y'all about. But I just don't play with them and the internet and my money no more. And if they tag me in some shit, I act like I don't know them motherfuckers. I love you, but we can't do the internet together because you can't take it. You don't play fair. You got these people out here thinking I was the worst mother ever, and I done blessed y'all. You, your kids, your mama, your daddy, and your bald-headed granny. No, ma'am. You can't handle this internet shit. You can't handle it. You let these people trick you out your spot. No type of mama. Your kids ain't never had what the fuck my kids had. On no type of level. Your kids ain't never even been to the motherfucking dentist. My kids wore braces. We're not the same. I get it. But don't get on here and bash me because you didn't get out there and work hard like I did. Okay? My kids ain't never slept on no motherfucking old ass mattresses. We not the same. The mindset is different. Okay? It's set up that way. I didn't got shit to do with it. But we not finna get on here and you gonna get on here and lie and act like I wasn't that nigga. Okay? Cry over a nigga? Cry? Literally, physically? Just start crying and be depressed about a man? Girl, the last time that shit ever happened to me, I promise you, I was probably 18, 19 years old. I'm not about to ever sit up here. You got after your breakup, your husband leave you, your spouse don't want you, bitch. You got 3 days to cry about that shit in private, and then after that, you better get up, put you some blush on them cheeks, bitch, and get your ass back outside. Sit up in the house and cry, manipulate, destroy him, lead him down a dark path, hoping nobody else get him. Girl, who the fuck got time? Y'all really hate yourself for that. That's a hoe that hated herself. You hated yourself before you got with him. You hated yourself before you got with him. You can't, she said, Lord Jesus, reel me back in. Girl, because some of this stuff I just don't understand.
And as for Karlissa's braids, as someone that has been getting braids for years, she's left those braids in far too long. And what I've noticed in her braids there is that her roots have started to dread. And when she goes to take them out, she is going to have to use a lot of conditioner. She's going to have a lot of patience when she's combing her hair out because she's going to be losing a lot of hair. And, she is going to have a lot of breakage. So she would be better off to go to someone that knows what they're doing and have a professional take those braids down. Otherwise, I think she's going to be losing a lot of hair.
I don't have a man's name tattooed on my body. I would never, ever do that. I wouldn't tattoo my own motherfucking name on my body. Girl, right on me? I wouldn't give a fuck if the motherfuckers fired me, y'all. Okay, Uber fired me because I faked my insurance. It was real insurance, but I didn't have my card, and I had to reactivate to do something. But I had the insurance, but I couldn't find the card, so I just changed the date, and they fired me. Bitch, I did not cry, and I needed that Uber bad. Okay, but you know what I said to myself? I said, Lord, if you took down that Uber, I must be got my focus in the wrong area. And I'm not lying, y'all. I was a hoe that made $1,000 a night in Uber. Because you already know I'm getting tipped out the woozah. Okay, my tips was the same as my work. Okay? You know how the thing say, cha-ching, you made 700 and da-da-da-da-da. My other side said, and you got tips, 500, da-da-da-da-da. Okay? And when I go out for Uber for that night, I'm coming back with the whole rent. Now, this 2015, y'all. If the motherfucker kick you off or something don't go right, that's when you supposed to look at yourself and say, the Lord got something else for me to do. I'm not about to be sitting here past 3 days crying about it. I know they barely hanging on, girl. Somebody please help me take them out tonight. Lord Jesus, please let Callie be faithful to her mammy. Everyone thinks Terrain is better for Junior, but she just as bad. I don't know nothing about that part. Yes, it's growing, honey. The bald spot is almost back. I don't know what these people be talking about. I don't know why she said that. Agree, he does seem cleaner and more aware, but she's so full of bullshit. I knew you was going to read the comment out loud. Shaking my head. I just literally just stopped talking and just running my mouth and just seeing what y'all talking about. I don't pick and choose what comments. I just read the shit. Don't entertain them. The video I recorded, I didn't even notice that. What video did you record? Why are you talking about a damn baby? Y'all need a life in these comments. What are they saying about the baby, ma'am? Please let me know. She does just that, clean him and feed him, but they leave him by himself on a regular. So I'm trying to figure out, if a baby is in the crib, how long you supposed to just stare at him? What you want him to do? Just stare at him? I don't know what you're asking us to do. Because if I get the baby and I gotta wash dishes, I'm gonna lay him down and I'm not gonna be able to just stare at him while I'm washing dishes. So I need you to be clear on what it is that you're saying. Damn, Chrisean ain't with Blue. Y'all claim he don't belong to Blue, but y'all still talking about her and her family. Jesus Christ. I think they is just concerned about the $1 billion baby, and this is how concerned they were about all the children. So I appreciate them being concerned about all the grandchildren. Go to the braid shop and pay them. If I knew a braid shop, I would go to one. I can't even find the lady who put the goddamn braids in my hair because I done lost the phone number. And I done looked on this goddamn internet 95 times. They were drinking and off whatever they do. And Junior, now you trying to say the church lady was on the Now, why would you? That's some weird ass speculation for the church people to be on the. He needs a special chair. If they weren't in denial, they'd know. Well, how about we just wait until the baby's father gets home and let's see if he needs any specialty things. And then if he needs any specialty things, I'm pretty sure Jonathan will get them. Okay? I understand that. I understand that a special needs baby is possible that he needs special treatment. I agree and I understand that. I wasn't saying that. Y'all want to eat her coochie. He's in good care. She happy now. You know it, Karlissa. Shut the F up. You know what? Why I gotta shut the fuck up? You on my live. I mean, I see it like this. You guys have made all of your complaints, and all of your complaints, if they're valid, they will all come to pass. And then you'll be able to say, like I say, you should have listened to me. That's all I can tell you. Okay? So, but if the complaint, if it comes up that you were wrong and everything turns out fine, then you have to also be woman enough to come back and say, you know what, I made a mistake. Things are going as best they possibly could. Because you see me, I don't give a fuck. I be like, I told you. I told you not to do that shit. That's how you going to be able to be. But you can't really do nothing about it until that time comes. And unfortunately, you aren't the kid's parent, so all you can do is wait. Y'all said Javon couldn't read, and Javon reads good. You see what I'm saying? You just got to wait. Y'all got on this internet and said my baby couldn't read. And he wasn't doing well. And Javon is in a very good school with very good numbers. So if Jaidyn wasn't doing what she was supposed to be doing, or Callie wasn't doing what she wasn't supposed to be doing, them kids would not be passing to the next grade because they flunked my ass, okay? In third grade, when my parents was doing drugs and wasn't doing what they were supposed to be doing, it showed in my academics, okay? So these kids is in school. Y'all was very wrong about Jaidyn's parenting. Y'all was very wrong about could her child read. Y'all was very wrong. And he is up to date and at his level in all of his academics. Okay? He wasn't behind in nothing. They wasn't threatening to hold him back. They wasn't threatening to put him in special education and none of that shit. And y'all got all that wrong. And y'all ain't went up over there and told that lady sorry not one time. Y'all ain't went up on... Now, I could see if he was in first grade and y'all was saying the shit and wasn't no proof. But Javon going to third grade, Carter going to fourth grade, y'all need to go on up over there and say, you know what, we got it wrong. We shouldn't have been talking about your son like that on this internet. And the CPS people love us. The children's service people y'all sent to the house, they love us. Absolutely love me. Absolutely love Jaidyn. They love us. They love talking to motherfuckers who ain't never had no CPS case in their life. Okay, they love us. So when they come to our house, we give them cookies and milk. We let them look in our cabinets, under our beds. We let them look around at the kids, at how they live, in their bedrooms and their comfortabilities, and they love us. Okay? They love pulling up on us. So you see how y'all got it all wrong and y'all did all that mess? Now CPS, for us, they got it in the writing. Check the caller's information. Because every time we pulled up, them motherfuckers is doing better than most. Them kids got their own room. They got their own blankets. They got their own food in the refrigerator. They got their names on some snacks and shit. They reading at grade level. Somebody doing the homework with them because they turning in all their homework. You see how y'all went and did all that shit, and these kids doing great over here. Then when y'all keep playing on the phone when somebody need help, or they really need to come out, they ain't gonna pay attention because y'all done played on them damn people's phones. They love us over here. Girl, you should see when they send the CPS to my motherfucking house, bitch. I pull out the Bible. I show them all the pictures, all the kid pictures, girl. Then I pull out their high school diploma, girl. They be trying to get the fuck out of my house, okay? I be like, here go the high school diplomas. Here go the report cards, girl. I pull out all the old report cards, honey. Yes, honey. They all had 3.0 GPA. Oh, did you Google them? ESPN cleared. NCAA cleared. Okay, yes. Clearinghouse. All these children were cleared here, okay? Ain't nan teacher never told you nothing about none of mine, okay? Girl, I got them high school diplomas up. I pulled them report cards out on that CPS hoe, honey. She ain't even got this shit. She ain't even got this shit for her kids. I be like, them motherfuckers is telling you a stone cold Steve Austin motherfucking lie. Okay, I did my job with my kids. Matter of fact, you want me to pull out these taxes and show you how hard I worked to feed them by my motherfucking self? Let me pull these taxes out for your ass, okay? Let me show you a bitch ain't getting no food stamps. Okay, they cut me off before Trump got here. I did my motherfucking thing with these kids, honey. And the one that went to jail, guess what? Go look at it. I'm in the courtroom every single time trying to help figure out a plan for him. That was not my gun, okay? That's not my shit. I don't even got none of that shit. Okay, them are some grown-ass kids down the street, not me. It's they raggedy-ass mama. I should show you where they mama lives so you can go down there and talk to her ass, okay? He ain't supposed to be up over there talking to them kids, but for some reason, he like talking to them badass kids, okay? No, ma'am, they didn't drive no school bus. I took my motherfucking kids to school myself with breakfast in the car. And they was on time every day, okay? And if that teacher called my house, talking about they wasn't acting right, I pulled up on them, okay? Bonnet on, house shoes on, sat up in that motherfucking classroom like I wish a motherfucker would. Yeah, I bet you didn't do that for... Girl, the CPS people can't stand me, honey. I get to talking just like this. By the time they get ready to go, honey, they know. And then I'd be like, do you need me to help some of these other kids too? Because I got plenty of time. I'm retired. What? Do you drink? If somebody else buy it, I don't go to the liquor store and say, can you give me a bottle of alcohol? Y'all people in these comments act like celebrities don't have nannies and babysitters that they leave their kids with the time. No, they don't. Most celebrities, you was not about to catch Cardi B kids with no motherfucking nanny. They were her sister, her grandma, her big mama. Them kids is gonna be with somebody that she know. Ain't nobody just leaving no motherfucking celebrity kids with no goddamn nannies. Now, a couple hours if you have to, possibly. But most celebrities is going to have a mama or they auntie, somebody they could trust with their kids. You don't just go hire somebody and have them taking care of your kids. Okay? You ain't never heard Kim Kardashian say them kids was with no motherfucking nannies. I mean, that's why we didn't see Beyonce for a long time. She might have had helping hands around her. You know what I'm saying? Like Nelly and Ashanti. You might have a helping hand around you that you're paying, but you're not about to be just up and just disappearing. You're supposed to sit down. If you a celebrity, you made some money, sit your ass down, get your kids together, then you pop out. When they old enough to tell you that this motherfucking nanny done lost her goddamn mind. Just because you got money, it makes things harder for you. You can't, just because you got money don't mean you can just leave your kids with anybody. Trey should be the next Magic Mike. Who the heck is Magic Mike? I'm pretty sure they had nannies when they were home. I'm pretty sure they didn't leave their kids by themselves. They called helping hands. Okay, bitch, you clean up all this shit while I sit down and watch you. Or my mama watch you, or my daddy watch you, or somebody watch you do it. Because you don't just hire somebody and then leave your kids until possibly they've been with you for a long while. Especially after y'all seen that one lady that killed the Selena lady. Like, you just cannot trust anybody. And your job should not be that important to you. I'm sorry. Your job just should not be that important to you. Now, if this is the way that you have to feed your children, I get it. You gotta feed them. You can't just let them starve because you want to sit up under them. But if you got a bag, bitch, sit down. Let that time go enough so they can tell you what's going on. And then you get out there. Unless you find maybe a school you can trust. Hell, I'd rather them be around a couple teachers than just one motherfucker who don't really feel like doing it. Is there a date set for Blue? He gonna tell me when I can tell you, but I think him and his significant other know, but they ain't told us yet. I love Jaidyn's new song. I'm feeling it too. I had to go listen to the lyrics a couple times. Like, girl, I know you ain't talking about my baby. Are you ready to see him? Not really. No. And that's just because of my own selfish reasons. Because when I was so excited about seeing him before and then he was snatched from me, I don't do well with that. Like I just told you about my sisters. Like, I don't do well with people just taking something out of my life or someone out of my life that for no reason. So no, I'm not looking forward to it at all because I don't want to get my hopes up about or fall in love or get lost and then people start playing with me with a whole baby. Like I can't live like that. I don't do well with that. So no, it's on the back of my mind. It is nowhere near the front. I was very open. I was very excited. And then just like that, it was like, I don't even know what happened. So yeah, I don't play with people that use kids as pawns. I don't even look for those type of kids. If they get older and they look for me, I'm going to be right here for them. But I'm not looking for them type of kids. I'm just not going to do it. Because as a grandparent, you go to sleep praying for all your grandkids and you be thinking about them. You don't want to be thinking about a baby that every 5 minutes now you can't see him because you farted in the air and it didn't smell good. Like I can't live my life like that. I'm just not one of them people. I got some friends who live like that, and it's very sad. I got a couple girlfriends that this month they allowed to see him. Then for 6 months they can't see him. Then this month they allowed to see him. I'm not like that. I'm not built like that. I would rather you just keep your baby and y'all do good, and I keep praying for y'all. And you know what I'm saying? When they get old enough to come on their own, I'll be open to it. But I can't live like that. I'll get so sad. Like if for some reason me and Journey is like hip to hip. Like after 3 or 4 days, I need her. You know what I'm saying? And if somebody was to like take that from me, I cannot forgive them. So it's some things I just know I can't do. So I don't want to put myself in that situation to be set up like that. That shit hurts too bad. Yeah, thank you, Keisha. Like, yeah, I was seriously open to it, and I was excited about it. And at the beginning of this November, a year ago. I haven't seen him since probably he was like 3 or 4 months. So out of sight, out of mind. Wack already confirmed that they took the test. He literally just said on Clubhouse 2 weeks ago. I haven't got the memo or the update, so I don't know. I mean, she said that she wished it wasn't our kid, so I mean, she wished that it wasn't our kid. So I mean, it would be a beautiful thing for us all to just be able to just act like this never happened, but life goes on. You only entitled to your own kids. You ain't entitled to nobody else's. Yes, out of sight, out of mind. Nothing you can do about it. All you gonna do is make your life harder for yourself if you fighting for some kids that the parents gonna keep playing with you. You out of sight, out of mind. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I mean the same thing with. I mean, Dre is my son, and he will try to do that kind of stuff, and I literally have to protect my. I have to protect my peace because I don't want to go at it, with him about his kid. It's his kid. That's his choice. So if you want to play with me, to try to get back at me like that, that's on you. Now you can't even see the kid either, and I can't neither. So now I can't even give you an update on how the kids is doing. Like that don't benefit nobody. That don't even benefit. No, you want. I accepted her apology, and I'm okay with that. But I don't want to play the back and forth. They asked me, was I looking forward to, having all the kids, and I don't want to be looking forward to something that somebody has the privilege to play with me with. You know what I'm saying? I don't want anybody to have that authority or that power over my heart. That's all. No point intended. And that honestly goes for all my grandkids. If Callie picked up and said she don't want me in her kid's life, she probably would get maybe twice to play with me like that, and then I just wouldn't be in their life. Because you're not about to play with my emotions and my heart like that. You know what I'm saying? With some cousins or some aunties, maybe. But your grandkids, girl, you'll fuck around and lose. Well, some of y'all don't give a fuck about y'all kids anyway, but you will lose your mind falling in love with one of your grandkids and then somebody every other month. I got friends that's going through that shit, and I be looking at them like they crazy. I would tell the motherfucker, don't bring the motherfuckers back over here never no more. Keep them over there with you. Yo, you want to bring them over here now because the baby daddy is running around and you need a babysitter? You're not going to play with my heart like that. I got girlfriends that's going through that shit, and that shit is not cute. She crying because she can't see her grandbaby, and she know her grandbaby looking for her. She ain't seen him in 6 months, and I know he looking for me. Girl, bye. He'll be looking forever. Yeah, girl, I be done had a nervous breakdown. She said she seen me crying about my grandbabies. Girl, I will literally have a nervous breakdown. I was literally on the edge of it. Like, and I didn't see, how long was it that I didn't see Journey? 6 months? 6 months, maybe? No, Jaidyn never said you can't see your grandkids. She just didn't never make it so that I could see them. She never ever told me on no occasion, you can't see your grandkids. You would never see them again. Hell no. She ain't never said that. She would just make it to where I wasn't invited to shit, or I couldn't, I tell them, for an episode, one of the episodes when we wasn't speaking, I just popped up on her. Popped up on my grandkids on one of the episodes. She didn't tell me I couldn't come in and see them. I popped up a couple more times that y'all just didn't know about too. She ain't never say you can't see them. I done been up over there when she was at the house and we wasn't speaking and I wasn't seeing my grandkids and still got to see my grandkids. Oh, no. She didn't do that. She knew better than that. I just come over there when she wasn't there or come over there when John have them, when my son have them. It's been a couple times I seen my grandkids that she just didn't even know, and either did y'all, because my son just wasn't trying to go there with her. No, she ain't never said you can't see these kids. Even when I got smart and called them they worthless ass kids, she didn't say you will never see them. She knew my heart was just broken and I was just angry. I'm taking the braids out. The kids just went home 5 minutes ago. I can't take no braids out with no kids. Come on now. Every weekend I done had the kids. I ain't had time. I gotta take a 5-minute shower to wash my ass. I only get to you when you got kids, you can only half-ass wash your ass. You know that, right? You better get out that motherfucker quick. Girl, I laid down and didn't open my eyes for 2 minutes, and Journey got her face scratched. Junie got his face scratched. You can't close your eyes for 5 minutes with these baby kids. Girl, I said, well, keep your worthless ass kids over there. It crushed my heart too, though. I apologize. I apologized immediately to my adversaries quickly. But I meant that in a way that, like, if y'all gonna try to hog them from the grandparents, like, how was they gonna turn out? How was they gonna turn out good without no grandparents? I didn't understand that. Girl, that's why I tell you, I'm not built for that. I'm not built for that, because I'll say this tongue will get crazy when you gonna play with me with my kids? Oh, baby, I'm gonna let you have it. That's why I don't even go there. I know my limits. Girl, Junie has to hit Journey back or Journey will clobber him. He has to defend himself or she will clobber him. Okay? I know y'all say kids shouldn't. I teach Junie to hit whoever back to defend himself, because it's some young ladies out here that even if they girls, they might hurt you. So that keeps her at bay somewhat from just like, you see, she quick with it. She quick with them hands. But she be thinking about it when I ain't around, like he might hit my ass back. You can't teach these kids that shit will beat the shit out of Junie. Journey weighs twice as much as Junie, okay? And she's a little bully. My daughter quick to swing on somebody and she only 2. Girl, yeah, your son will be in a closet somewhere fucked up playing with Journey talking about don't hit her back. I wish there was a way for kids to just know not to hit each other, but it ain't that. Girl, don't send your kids to no school talking about don't hit no girl back. Your son gonna come home beat up, okay? Because if he running the Journey and he got the toy and she got the toy, your son gonna be in the closet, okay? Teach your son to defend himself. Fuck around and be beat up. His daddy be telling him that shit though. Don't hit no girls back. Don't hit the girls back.
So this was a really long live. Karlissa said a lot. And like I've said to you guys in the past with Karlissa, sometimes you just got to eat the meat and spit out the bone. But definitely let me know your thoughts on what she was saying. I didn't know that she accepted Chrisean's apology, but she's letting it be known that she did. So I wonder if they will now have their reconciliation, considering she's saying that she, did accept her apology. But, it is a bit concerning her saying that you know, what she said about the baby and that, you know, out of sight, out of mind. It sounds like, you know, she hasn't bonded with him. And of course, she sounds like she's trying to protect herself. That's what she was given in this live. But guys, definitely let me know your thoughts on what you had to say. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.